Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in. I'm not gonna be before you long tonight. It's Friday. It's Friday then. Not it's fine. Okay. Enough of that. How y'all doing? It's your girl Paulette. Just over here doing a little bit of work. We're gonna be doing some planning tonight. Um, because I'm behind. Y'all. Come on. Hey, come on in, come on in. Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Brownstone Kitchen. Y'all, I have so much to do, but I'm going to tell you what we're going to be talking about tonight. Welcome to Tips, Topics, and Talks. It's your girl, Paulette. It's a Friday evening. Normally, I would have been on here by now, but I've been working on getting some much needed stuff done for deadlines and stuff like that for KCCR Radio. Okay, so we actually are moving towards advertisement for the station, and I don't even know how to act. So, working on some of those spots and programming the station to do what it's supposed to do, stuff like that. And guess what? I forgot to do, y'all. Hey, come on in. I see y'all starting to join. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Let me tell you guys what I forgot to do. I forgot to plan out my week. Y'all know I have my handy dandy notebook. I'm notorious for carrying it around. Let me just kind of show it to you, show it to you, show it to you. Tonight we're going to be doing some planning. I was gonna cook, and then I thought, you know what? No, because I'm still full from tea today. So if you follow me on my reels, you know that I went to high tea today at the Emerald Chandelier, mind you. Okay. What is that on my ceiling? Oh, shadows. Okay. Well, so to kind of get back into the swing of things, oh y'all, look at all these business cards and stuff in here. And look, I got a vaccination card and everything. It is time for me to clean up my planner. Time for me to clean up my planner. But in that, we're gonna talk about some news and information that you can use and some that you really don't care about, but it's been in the news anyway. How about that? So, what have we done this week that you probably have paid attention to? Number one, on Monday, let's talk about how busy it's been for me this week as well. On Monday, I went to work, did a couple of things, and then hung out and came home and decided that I was going to go live. And what did we do? Y'all remember? You were here? Yep, that's exactly what we did. We cooked some fajitas. And we used Sally and we made fajitas. And then on Wednesday, I came back after another busy day of work, just like everybody else, and we made a Dorito casserole. If you want the recipes for those, all you have to do is go to mybrownstoneliving.com and you can sign up for the newsletter, which comes out every 2 weeks. Okay, so you might want to definitely look into that. Now, let's talk real quick, y'all. A couple of things have really started happening. Let's see. And I want to definitely go over it because I think this is crazy what's happening in the news. Okay. So I'm kind of like all of y'all. And of course, I'm so nosy. I'm going to go and look and see if I can find some news and information that y'all can kind of go over. So the first thing is I want to read this to y'all. Now, for those of you all who don't know, it's your girl Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses, are you ready? It houses Brownstone Living and Essentials, the online store, My Brownstone Living, and it also houses our physical store, which is in Hampton, Georgia. Okay. And so tonight, one of the things that we're doing is we're going to get ready because this is actually the very first week that we're opening the store for the spring, which means it's going to be some spring cleaning. We're going to be doing some extra sales, moving some stuff that hasn't moved since last year. So we're going to be doing like a mega sale. Okay. So if you are in the Hampton, Georgia area, I would encourage you to check out the Brownstone Living and Essentials address and go and come and hang out, because not only are we there, but there are other people who have stores there as well. And you definitely want to come and check it out because these people literally work hard to make sure that they have everything that they need for them to sell to you so they can continue to keep up their household, which is why people do what they do, right? Okay. So first things first, it's Friday. And on Friday, one of the things that I really like to do is to prepare for the upcoming week. Okay. So the one thing that I like to do is to assess, did I do everything that I said I was going to do based on my calendar and everything that I had myself set up to do? Actually, this week I did. And that is huge. So I can give myself a pat on the back for that. Okay. So it's not just about carrying the cute book, because, you know, it's all the rage right now to have a planner or a calendar or something like that. But I am true to the game. And if anybody can tell you, this is truly my weekly spread. Okay, so I ran out of stickers, so I had to go and get more stickers. It is one in particular that I like by the Paper Studio, and it's called the Side Hustle. So the Side Hustle is a really, really good one. Okay, now the other thing that I have here is I have stickers. I love a good amount of stickers. So I've got stickers, more stickers, and more stickers. And what I'm going to be doing is planning out my weekend, because guess what? It's the weekend, baby. So I'm going to start here with this sheet while we talk about the foolishness that's in the news. So this is my sheet for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You notice that Saturday and Sunday is blank, but I have what I had to do today at the top of my list here on Friday. I believe in the power of 6, and I still believe in the power of 6. With all of my being, I believe in the power of 6. What is that? The 6 list, okay? You want the 6 list? Here's what I'll do. I will put the 6 list and what I use the 6 list for in the upcoming newsletter, which comes out next week, Wednesday. So, yeah, that is, let's see. Let's content on my page. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that is crazy. Interesting. Hang on just a second. So, yeah, just kind of keep that in mind when you are, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm working on something. Bunch of. Okay, so what are we doing? Okay, so y'all, I want to talk about what's in the news. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? Let's talk about the one thing that has been the hottest topic for today. We've got two. One is the confirmation of Ketanji Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, and also the suspension of Will Smith from the Oscars for the next 10 years. So I want to talk about that and kind of bring up a little bit of that. But then I also want to make sure that while we're talking about that I'm going on ahead and I am creating my 6 list for the next couple of days. So one of the things that I do is I keep a pencil or pen or something available. And then I bought these today. These are super cute. I really like these. And they allow me to make a list of the things that I want to do for the day. But y'all, look at this. There is no way, unless, of course, it's brush your teeth, take a shower, laundry, make your bed, vacuum, you know, the things that you do every day anyway. Now, if you have the time for that, then by all means. But this is like, that's crazy. Like 3. Okay, so we're gonna do 3, 6, 9, 12. Anybody got time to do 12 things in a day and really be effective? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But what I would do is I will use it anyway. And guess what, y'all? It's a sticky. So I think that that's kind of cute. So let's say, for instance, I wanted to put this on the refrigerator. I absolutely could. You see what I'm saying? So I can put it on the refrigerator, kind of do my little thing with it, or I can take it off of the refrigerator and carry it with me so that I am on point with the things that I said that I was going to do. And there it is. Okay. So I can kind of take this off and, you know, cross off things as I go along. And to be honest with you, it's like a little game for me. Here's why. Because I've never been diagnosed, but I guarantee you I have ADHD. Okay. Because I can see a shiny object over here and a shiny object over there, and I'm like Dory. Okay, so all I keep hearing in my head is just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. So I try my best to keep my focus by using a planner so that I can stay on top of my game. Otherwise, I play myself every single time. So welcome once again to the Brownstone Kitchen. It's your girl Paulette. And the one thing that I do like to do in the morning is do the day shift. But since I didn't do the day shift this morning, I have meetings all morning long. I wanted to kind of touch on some of the stuff that is like in the news, because this is what I would be doing if it were morning anyway. So y'all, some of the stuff that people do is ridiculous. So I'm just going to take a look and see some of the stuff that you can find either on Brownstone Living and Essentials, but all of the main news, all of the news is on the Brownstone Center on Facebook. So what I'm going to do is actually go over there and see if we can find some stuff. Let me see, which we can, because the news runs constantly on the Brownstone Center. Not only that, but so does the station, the radio station, KCCR. You can go ahead and download the app if you want to do that. I would encourage you to do that because there are more sales, more news and information that you can use. You can get some good music there as well. I know tomorrow is Blue Soul and Old School and Clean the House. All right, so let's head over to the Brownstone Center, and I'm going to check out some of the news that I posted, and not just me, okay, but that has been posted to the Brownstone. So first and foremost, let me just go ahead and let you know, don't miss out. You can go ahead and download the KCCR app and sign up for Brownstone Living's newsletter. I would encourage you to do that. There is a link on all of the pages that I am live on right now outside of YouTube. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. Register so you can get it. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all, why we gotta cut up? Why we gotta cut up? So let's talk about one of the things that people are cutting up on while I grab something to drink. Ooh, I got a little wine. Let's make this fun, shall we? Okay, so one of the things that is crazy important. Yes, Lord. Did y'all hear that? I've got wine. What have you got? I didn't say it was chill, but I've got wine. Okay? Now, AME churches are running into some problems. They're facing multiple lawsuits. Guess what? Why? Over $90 million is missing from AME pension funds. So let's find out what's happening. Now, this is according to Black Enterprise. Y'all know I love me some Black Enterprise. At least 3 lawsuits have been filed against the African Methodist Episcopal Church, claiming that it mishandled its retirement fund, leading to a $90 million loss. Wow. So the South Carolina Post and Courier reported that a class action suit was filed in the Southern Division of the United States District Court of Maryland on behalf of more than 5,000 eligible retirees. $90 million ain't nothing to sneeze at, y'all, when we're not taking care of our people who are retired. So according to the suit, the AME Church lost at least $90 million. Let me say that again. $90 million. That's a lot of cash, y'all. Okay, and about 70% of its retirement fund due to irresponsible investments. So a group of folks have gotten together and they've decided to go ahead and to sue the AME Church for that. Can you blame them? Probably not. Not at all. Not at all. You can't. Okay, something else that we talked about today on the Brownstone that is super, super, super important for you all to know. Let's see. The Alabama governor that signs a law banning transgender medication. This is a problem, folks. This is a problem. Let me tell you why. Let me find out more about what it is first. I've read it already, but I want to make sure that you guys hear what this is all about. So, got a couple of young people that are going through transgender gender reassignment surgery. And of course, there are meds and stuff that come with that, right? So, let's see. Members of the State House and Senate rejected a legislation banning gender-affirming medications for transgender kids. That's a problem, y'all. Let me tell you why. Let's see. Governor Kay Ivey signed it into law on Friday, meaning that Harley, which is one of the young ladies that is transgender, will no longer be able to take testosterone blocking drugs. Honestly, she says she's a little scared, but we're still going to fight no matter what. So she says she's holding out hope the bill will be blocked by the court. And ultimately, at the end of the day, here's what's going to happen. If it is not blocked by the court, people are going to find ways to get the pills and drugs that they need for transgender reassignment, okay, or gender reassignment, right? So if they have to take testosterone blocking drugs or inhibitors or whatever, or estrogen blocking drugs or inhibitors, either way, the problem is not so much what folks do. How dare this governor do that? That's why I have my issue. The concern is how many lives are going to be lost because people are in the middle of going through their transition. How much money is going to be lost by the state for making this kind of a decision for thousands, if not millions of people that live in their state? They don't know. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it is nobody's job to pay attention to what other people have going on. I have an issue with that. I really, really do. Really do. And it's dangerous because here's the thing. If you decide that you want to live in this state and you know someone or yourself, you're going through transgender or gender reassignment or whatever, and you have to take those drugs, you can't get it in the state of Alabama. You can't do that. And it's dangerous. What if you start trying to figure out how to get it online or on the black market and you find out that it's really just sawdust and it really kind of screws you over completely? That's dangerous. People can die from things like this because somebody else is making decisions for them. So what would happen is it's going to put doctors in prison for up to 10 years for prescribing puberty blockers or hormonal treatment to trans kids under age 19. In one breathtakingly cruel and cowardly day, the Alabama legislature passed the single most anti-transgender legislative package in history. It's a national advocacy group for the LGBTQ community, for the Human Rights Campaign, and her name is Catherine Oakley. We regulate all kinds of things that are harmful for minors: alcohol, cigarettes. This is what she's saying: smoking, vaping, tattoos, because their minds aren't ready to make those decisions about things that can affect them long term. So, understandable. But if you know that you don't fit in a specific body type, why are you making these kids suffer? Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry. Because they're going to get around it some kind of way. Trust and believe that. How do I know that? Because there was a time when abortion was illegal in certain parts of the country, and women found ways to handle their business anyway. So don't think that people are not going to find ways to handle their business. Okay? That's just a known fact. At the end of the day, you got to watch what you do to people, because people will, and by God, look at this woman. No wonder she has no idea. She don't have a freaking clue. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, y'all. Will Smith has been banned from the Oscars for 10 years. Let's talk about that really quick. You ready? So, do you think that he is really bothered about being banned for 10 years? First of all, I'm not bothered. And I think the biggest reason why is because it's not my business. But so, and I say that because this guy's had an amazing career, 20 plus years that he's been in film. He started in hip hop with Jazzy Jeff. He's had a great career. Married someone that he, loved. They had a son, and then he married someone else. They had 2 kids. He's got 3 beautiful children, and he's got this illustrious career that he has built over the years. Great, wonderful for him. But this little faux pas is what has caused him to be banned from. And it's not little. Let me not minimize exactly what happened. He hit a man on television live. He hit a brother. Okay, so we got Fat Joe that's got something to say, saying that minorities are already looked at to be a little bit unruly, XYZ, and now here he comes and he makes them right. No, Will was working on his own accord. Okay. I don't know, because I saw Jada's face, but I think that at the end of the day, that was a preventable moment. And maybe that was something that he could have went up and hugged Chris and been like, hey man, you got one more time to talk about my wife, and then it's me and you, and we're going to take it outside. You ready for that? Because if you're not, let this be your last joke. That could have been handled like that very discreetly at another time. He chose to handle it right then and there, and that it's impacting his career. But I'm gonna say this. He's had a very long career. And basically what that means is that at the end of the day, this dude, listen closely, is gonna be all right. You hear me? He's gonna be fine. It's his first Oscar. I guarantee you it won't be his last. And I would be surprised if the 10 years holds up. Right? Here's why. Let's talk about the fact that no one knew the Oscars was on. I didn't. I'm not trying to be funny, but now all of a sudden people are interested in the Oscars. But let's also talk about this. The amount of sexual predators and other people who are abusers that continue to sit in the seats of the Oscars every year that we know about. Let's talk about that we know about. They're not secretive about it. They're not hiding it. The industry upheld them to a specific standard. So they got their own set of rules, right? So banning this brother for 10 years, okay, and what? He is probably not bothered in the least. He'll probably go somewhere and sit down, okay? And if he has any projects or whatever that are coming out, guess what? I'm sure that they won't be impacted much. Now, I do know that I've heard, and read that a couple of people have pulled away from projects in dealing with Westbrook Entertainment, which is he and Jada's company, and he's working with other people with that, right? So some people have started to pull out. Guess what? It's going to be some people that's going to be ready to sit at the seat with this guy, okay? It could become an opportunity for other people. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I honestly do not think he was bothered that much by a 10-year ban. What does he probably care? Okay? Now, I know that getting an Oscar can help you get paid more. It gives you kudos. It gives you rank. But he already had that. And he was putting out films, and he was doing other things throughout the industry and the communities at large. He had put other people on. Will Smith's going to be okay. Okay? He's going to be all right. Trust me. Even if, after what I read yesterday on another entertainer's page, that Chris Rock has hired a high-level New York attorney or whatever to try to sue, Will Smith, whatever. But if that were so, that would already be in the news. We would already be hearing about it. And so I just really think, okay, he'll be okay. He will be all right. But the question is are we going to be okay? And I'm talking about with your own personal life and what you have going on, right? So tonight, for about an hour or so after I end my broadcast here, because I'm not staying on here long, like I said, I won't be before you long. Okay, I got about 7 more minutes. What I will say is that we have to learn how to focus on the things that are going to make our lives better. And that's the whole premise behind the Brownstone. We got the music, we got the home decor, we got the branded living and spices and the blends, and we have fun and we do family things together. Hey, y'all, come on in here. So what I will say is that planning out your life is major. Okay, I got my planner out here. That's what I'm going to be working on tonight. And then KJ and I are going to be packing up the items to head over to the store in the morning. You can follow us there because I'll probably go live while we're out there. It's nothing fancy, y'all, but I will tell you it is where we hold the items that you see on mybrownstoneliving.com. But we open up our doors and we also sell those products locally here in Hampton, Georgia. I'm actually in Atlanta, but it's in Hampton where it is. And that's also Metro Atlanta as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. I've got a ton of other work that I need to be handling right now. So I'm going to jump off here. Here's what I'm going to tell you to do, guys. On Sunday is the Sunday brunch. That is going to be on KCCR. And then we also have What's for Brunch. But then on Monday and Wednesday, we also have tips, topics, and talk that happens at 7 p.m. I do want you guys to get comfortable with hanging out with us. Send us your ideas, whatever, but then also go ahead and get a copy of the upcoming newsletter, which comes out on next week, Wednesday. I'm excited for that. Now, what I'm getting ready to do is to finish up my weekend. Is it my weekend? Yeah. This is Saturday and Sunday because Friday's done. So I'm going to start crossing these off, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and just create my Saturday, create my Sunday, find out all of the stuff on my calendar. Because guess what else I have? I have a calendar that I follow to make sure that I'm staying on point with my sales and other things that I have to do for my business. Okay. Now, next on Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, I will be back and I'm going to be cooking. Y'all be ready for that, okay? Now, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have officially made it my business to visit TikTok and Instagram and go live over there as well, because I have quite a following. So I need to, I need to say hello to my folks over there as well. Y'all, it's been real. 3 things that I always like for you to do. But first, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you guys. Yes, I'm there. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys, I don't know what just happened, y'all. So go ahead and download the KCCR My Brownstone Living app and listen in. Get your Brownstone Blends Seasoning Starter Pack at mybrownstoneliving.com. Right now, we are running for the entire month of April a 20% off the Brownstone Blends Starter Pack. Go ahead and use the code, which is I'll post it in all 3 of the pages, okay? And the code, I'm going to go ahead and say it to you now, is We Thank You 2022. We Thank You 2022. When you use that at checkout, you'll get the 20% off the entire package. So we do appreciate those of you who actually ordered yesterday and today. Thank you so much for that. Your shipment should go out first thing in the morning before the post office closes. Okay, otherwise we're gonna have to go to the Brown store. Don't want to do that. And we will see you guys on Sunday. 3 things that I always like for you guys to do. Love your life. It's the only one that you have. Live your life to the fullest, because one day you're not going to be here. You might as well enjoy everything that is your life. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. Don't forget, we're coming back on Sunday for What's for Brunch, and also for the syndicated radio show, The Sunday Brunch. All right, you guys, I will see you all later. Have a good Friday night. I'm going to finish my wine and finish my work. Deuces. Have a good night.